lemonade review time. We're here at Blaze Pizza again. We're trying the blood orange lemonade. First time we tried the original. Special guest, Kash Daniel. We're halfway through season 2, so it's been good, but we're wrapping up and everything. Appreciate you coming on.
Hey man, thanks for having me.
Yeah. So we know that this year you started a podcast and everything.
Yep.
And you've been with the fishing on YouTube.
Yep.
It's called Off Season.
Yep. That's just a series in itself. So my page and what I do on there, there'll be a lot of solo fishing videos, a lot of solo hunts and things like that. Or sometimes I'll throw in some maybe some weightlifting videos here and there here pretty soon, or what I do in the kitchen. Just other things that that I do in my life rather than just hunting and fishing. So. But yeah, off season itself is just where I try to take former and current college and professional athletes and coaches out there that'll either have experience in the outdoors or don't. And my first 2 guests didn't really have a lot of experience, so it was fun to teach them things that I know and see them pick up on things so fast and seeing the joy that they get out of catching fish. And that's what it's all about. That's the whole goal behind it, and that's the message for athletes to maybe even potentially look at a new way of an outlet, or something that they can start and pass down to their kids for generation after generation. So it's just something that I like to do, man. It's something that is really that hits home with me and that I like to share with other people. So yeah, man. And then the podcast is just it's completely different. It still has the same name, but it's uncut, unrated, and raw. So I mean, it's gonna be a real conversation, things like that. It's more the colorful side of myself that people get to see.
No, I like that. So you've already had a couple guests on there.
Yep.
From it was Aaron from Barstools, Casey Smith from Barstools,
Yep.
and Tim Couch.
Yep.
But I really like how you really take, like you said, like you put them in this environment when you do the fishing stuff, where then you're using athletes, but it's off the field. You know what I mean? So
hey, can you get my mask off my next thing? Oh yeah. I thought that was your truck. That's it. Yeah, I got it. My bad, man.
But so you really take them out of like the athlete. It's not about the name on the back of the jersey. Really,
Yeah.
It's just about them as a person, and them, their character and stuff like that, and them just not as the athlete. So that's really cool.
Yeah, man. It's just to get them out into in an environment where they can feel relaxed and at peace. And for me, that was with the schedule that that I had, and through college and everything. I can only imagine what it's like for professional athletes too. But just the rigorous time schedule that you put in, especially during the season. So if I ever got an hour or 2 to go out, sit in a tree stand or go out and fish for a little bit, even if I didn't see a deer or a turkey, or if I didn't catch a fish, it's therapy for me. And I'm out there, it's peace and quiet, and it's a way that that I want to introduce people to. Because there's a lot of different outlets that people go down, and there's some good outlets and there's some bad outlets. So I obviously want to introduce some good outlets. The guys that can go out there and just be at peace and by themselves and get away from all the rigorous schedule that they're
Yeah. That's good. That's really good. So if you could choose your next guest, on off season and everything like that, out of anybody, who would you really, really want to get on there?
Deion Sanders. He likes the bass fish, man.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna try to see if Casey can hook me up with that, because she does the show, the college football show.
That's right. He's on
the,
there.
the pro show. Either one. And I know they're always down, and he's got a ranch down in Texas. And he's got like a huge pond down there, and him and Randy Moss are always fishing. So eventually, I want to get it built up to that, to where I'm going bass fishing with Randy Moss and Deion Sanders, or I'm going hunting with Brett Favre, or somebody like that. And just some of my and just being able to go out there with Tim Couch, man. Like I never thought, like growing up as a kid, like Tim Couch was like God. Played. We're obviously my family's big Browns fans, and just seeing him out there doing his thing, and I'm sitting there imagining myself. And I never thought that I'd be able to go fishing with him one day.
Oh, for sure.
So it's just live out, some of those dreams, and for me personally, I get a good kick out of it too.
Yeah.
So hopefully that's what it gets to.
And I listened to that podcast with Tim Couch, you know what I mean? And you guys are like really close now and everything like that. So it's not like, it's this little relationship. It's you guys have like grown into a relationship, and that's really cool.
Yeah, he's a great guy, man.
So when you were at UK, in high school you played quarterback.
Yeah, I played everything in high school, man.
You literally did play everything. Did you kick field goals?
I did at one point.
I thought so.
I did at one point. I played running back, tight end, quarterback, inside linebacker, outside linebacker, defensive end, punter, place kicker, and kicked off like once or twice.
You probably made a tackle.
Hey, that's
on
one
those
A
too.
football in Kentucky,
Yeah.
baby. What else can you say?
Yeah. So, was there ever any talk at UK or like any like chance that they were going to put you in like a wildcat formation or anything on offense?
I don't think so, but I always nudged Coach Grant about
Yeah.
it, or some of the offensive coaches. Like, I'd be sitting there, Coach Grant, we'd stop them on like we'd be like in a short yardage or
Yeah.
goal line period, and we'd come up and stop them on a 3rd and 1 or right at the goal line, and me after the play going, be like, hey man, I would have got that for you.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but it would have been
That's
fun.
funny.
But
Right.
they do a great job of what they do. But it
Right.
would have been a hell of a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. The only time you really ran the ball was on that fake punt against Missouri.
Fake punt, and then I had like 2 or 3 kick returns.
Really?
Yeah, dude. I had a kick. I had a
Oh,
couple.
yeah.
I had a couple.
Okay,
kick,
yeah.
I had one against Northwestern.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I had 2 against Northwestern, and one of them, dude, was like 25 yards.
Really?
I broke a couple tackles, man, but then I didn't know how to juke anybody, so I just ran over my
you just
teammate.
ran over, yeah,
ran
that's
over my
funny.
teammate.
That's funny. So, with off season and everything like that, you've been on KSR, and now you're getting like all these advertisements. What is your main goal with that? Are you just gonna just do it and see what comes of it, or do you have any goals in the future that are gonna come with doing that YouTube channel?
So with the advertising and everything, how that goes, man, it's like I was telling you earlier, it's hard to get people behind it. With being a new guy in the content industry, I guess,
Yeah.
and with no personal backing already, it's
Right.
hard to just get that initial sponsorship. But I'm doing a lot of work right now with a lot of people. UK Federal Credit Union, I'm doing a lot of great work with them. A lot of great people over there. Doing some commercials, social media posts for them. Doing a couple commercials here and there. I did just finish one up with out in Blakely Ford down in Somerset.
Nice.
Just keeping my name out there,
Right.
and doing things like that for like a Ford dealership. Maybe potentially keep that relationship going, and
Right.
maybe be able to strike a deal to where I can drive one of their trucks and advertise for them on off season. In return, I drive one of their trucks and they pay for my gas or
Right,
something
yeah.
like that.
So it sounds like you really got it. That's how you do it. So
Yeah.
that sounds like you really like it, and you're really like, looking for the strategy, and you've got that.
Yeah, it's because if I can get the backing, man, it's just there's just no telling what I could do with this.
Yeah.
And with my passion for hunting and fishing, was just like my passion, for football. It's something that I love. It's something that wakes me up at 4 o'clock in the morning when nothing else would.
Right.
So it's something that I'd like to do, and I'd like to share those experiences with people all across the nation, just like I have with Jamin and Tim. When we went fishing together, and so just to see the overall joy that people get. So I'm hoping that works out and see where we can go from there.
I like that. So in the SEC, other than Mark Stoops, who would you want to play for right now?
Coach O.
Coach O?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll go get him. We know Coach O. We sit here with the Blake Pizza. And we will drink the On Flame Lemonade.
You do a lot of impersonations or
Yeah.
impressions.
Yeah.
If I got you and Joey Marinaro together,
Joey's a funny ass dude.
if I could get you all together, do you think you could challenge him?
I don't know if I could
Do
challenge
you think
him.
you could stay at his level?
I don't know about his level, man. He's pretty damn good, but there's a couple that I could do. I think I had him at Stone Cold Steve Austin. I don't think he could do a
Do the Stone Cold Steve Austin? Yeah.
Or maybe he could, man. He's so talented though, man, with all that
He is
stuff. Like
good.
with Chris,
You-
from Chris Collinsworth to Adam Schefter to whoever he wants to be.
I think your John Gruden's better than this, though.
I believe so too, man.
All right, so we're at Blaze Pizza, trying the new lemonade, and so just like how they do it on bar stools, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best. Is it too sweet? Is it tart? Can you drink it with anything and stuff like that?
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Cheers. Disclaimer, I'm not a really big lemonade drinker, so my rates could be slightly off compared to yours. So
Okay.
just
Yeah.
letting that out in front.
I was expecting a couple rookie numbers. You know what I mean? So it tastes a little watered down, honestly.
But the thing about me though, I don't like a lot mine sugary.
You don't?
I don't like mine sugary.
See, I like mine like super sour.
Mm-hmm.
So the more like sour it is, the higher it goes.
Yeah.
But the more watered down it is, the less it goes. You know what I mean? I just feel like we kind of save money, but
I like this. Smooth.
it is smooth. It's just tasting watered down.
Not too thick. I do kind of taste the watered down part a little bit.
Do you think you could drink it with about anything?
I could definitely drink it with a pizza.
You like Blaze Pizza?
I've only had it like when they were over on campus
Yeah.
and before they shut them down. I've never ate it here before, but the one pizza that I did, yeah, I did like it. It was a
I don't really like
little,
their pizza.
It was like a little crunchy thin crust.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good maybe drunk pizza.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Good drunk pizza.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that because sober, 0 on the pizza.
But if you go have a couple Miller lattes, pretty damn good.
Little latte. You can drink this with about anything because it's so smooth. You know what I mean?
You know,
It's
this
not
would
really gonna,
be a great chaser.
Yeah, you put something in it.
Yeah.
For sure.
You could put something in this.
That's true. That is very true.
Because you got the watered down part.
Yep.
You don't want it too sugary, then you're really messed up.
That's smart. See, that's how it goes. All right. So what are you gonna give it?
I'm giving it a 6.7.
6.7. That's a little too high for it, in my opinion. A
6.7.
little too high for it.
Then again, I don't drink a lot of lemon.
I'm gonna go 5.2. 5.2. You can drink without anything, but it's just watered down and like by itself. I just don't think people would really enjoy it as much as other lemonades out there. So
I get that, man.
yeah. So 5.2. We appreciate you coming on. Is there anything you want to say before we wrap up?
Oh man, we've covered about everything. I appreciate you having me on.
Yeah, for sure. Thank
Yes,
you.
sir.